Adjust your monocle, dear boy. Step out of the carriage right here. Montefiore Street, named after me, the financier. I traveled 7 times to this land when it was autumn and dust and stone. Before Tel Aviv was a glint in the eye, I was here, largely alone. They remember me for the windmill in Jerusalem, a quaint old thing, or for the money I handed out, the charity I would bring. But they forget the lesson I tried to teach the early pioneers, a lesson that rings louder now across the 100 years. Look at this map, God promised Moses milk and honey, it is said. But he forgot to mention the lack of oil beneath the riverbed. Look at our neighbors to the east, to the south, to the north. Black gold bursting from the ground, spewing endless riches forth. And us, what did we get in this divine real estate deal? Malaria swamps, rock sand, and a desperate need to feel secure. We have no natural resources to sell to the world. No diamonds, no gas, no easy flag to unfurl. We were poor, isolated, and surrounded by hate, a perfect recipe for disaster or a twist of fate. Oh, necessity is a cruel mother, but she breeds a clever son. When you have no choice, you learn how to run. They call it the startup nation, now catchy and bright. I call it the survival nation, born in the middle of the night. We didn't innovate because it was trendy or cool. We innovated because death was the only other rule. You young people talk about exits and unicorns with glee, but you forget the iron cage that set our minds free. Remember the Arab boycott when the world shut its door, when companies wouldn't sell to us, fearing the Arab roar. They thought they would choke us, starve us into submission. Foolish chaps, they didn't understand our disposition when they refused to sell us tanks. We built the Merkava better and tougher when they wouldn't sell us Elan Tradams. Our engineers learned to suffer and build components smaller, faster, smarter than theirs. The boycott was the greatest favor they ever did us unawares. Us to stop relying on the kindness of strangers and build our own shield against the endless dangers. I built a windmill in Jerusalem to grind flour, give men a trade, because charity is a crutch but industry is a blade. Today you build algorithms, it's the same principle you see. Why did we invent drip irrigation? Because we didn't have water for free, we had to make every drop count. Oh, we were starving the heat. Why did we invent ways? Cause we were lost in the desert, refusing defeat. Why Iron Dome? Because rockets were falling on our head. Every major invention here was born from a terrible dread. Oh, necessity is a cruel mother, but she breeds a clever son. When you have no choice, you learn how to run. They call it the startup nation, now catchy and bright. I call it the survival nation, born in the middle of the night. We didn't innovate because it was trendy or cool. We innovated because death was the only other rule. So walk down my street, past the banks and the tech hub, shining bright. Don't be dazzled by the money, remember the source of the light. We are not rich because the land gave us gold to spend. Our only natural resource is the stubbornness of the mind when it reaches a dead end.